Jag tänkte vi skulle göra uppdraget här. Rädd igel först. Så vi springer dit. Det satt en och smög, ja. Ja. Nu sitter de och äter och grejer då. Ja.
Take that, you bastard!
Ja, vad ser nog.
Damned vampires. At least that fine Redguard and his blonde giant know how to deal with them. Aye, that's what the handsome Redguard called her. They came out of nowhere and saved my clan from those grey host bastards. As grateful as I am, I do not think saving us was their primary purpose. They took down the vampire leader and searched her. Not exactly, but they found a letter she was carrying. I'm not one of those imperialized reach folk, so I wouldn't have been able to read it if I tried. Must have been important though, because the blonde giant started asking me questions. She wanted to know about Reach history. Now I'm not one to offer a drowning nor to branch, but they did just save my clan. So I suggested she find a Vatishran at Rodan Ring. If you're looking for the Redguard and his giant, check there.
Ja, då får jag springa och titta där då kanske. Det blir på andra sidan det, ja. Okej. Då tar vi det här uppdraget här först, tror jag. Nej, vi springer över på andra sidan. Vi kör över på andra sidan. Här ligger en bokhög. Den måste vi ha med oss. Och i kistor, det tackar vi för. Ja, vi hoppar ner här, det går väl bra det också. Vi hoppas att vi inte slår ihjäl oss. Nej, det klarar han ju fint. Jaha, ja.
There's my partner. Over here.
Nu hittar vi, jag vet det.
Welcome, partner. I take it you got my message? Problem. More like an opportunity. And it all has to do with these letters we found on the Grey Host leaders at the Reachwood ritual site and Valthume. Well, I can't argue with that description. Sai Sahan is certainly all those things and more. We were on our way to Markarth to meet Savannah when we decided to help out the locals with their Grey Host problem. That's when we found the letters. Maybe nothing, but for Sai, maybe everything. We think there's a third letter out there. Sai's in Gloomreach trying to acquire it. Go help him while I finish here. I'm hoping to talk to one of the Reach lore keepers, a Vatishran, if I can find one. Thanks, partner. I really want to talk to one of the Vatishrans and see if they can tell me more about what's in these documents. In the meantime, go to Gloomreach and help Sai. It's not the letters themselves, it's what's in them. There are references to Rada al-Saran and a Reach hero, as well as something that ties them both to Sai Sahan's martial traditions. It might be nothing, but Sai wants to investigate. You're gonna have to trust me on this one, partner. This is Sai's tale to tell. I'm just trying to help him. And I hope you are too.
Okej,
Now
ja.
get to Gloomreach.
Då får vi se, vad ska vi då? Då ska vi tillbaka in i den där dvälven där. Ja, det kör vi på då. Det blir lite zigzag fram och tillbaka här. Det var med en redig gris. Ja. Då får jag ta ner. Ja, såg allt styggare ut än han var. Vi ska ju tända det här shrine. Missa den, vet du. Det kan vi inte göra. Vi måste ju kunna snabbresa. Ja, det är jättekampen här. Den måste vi väl utrota folk i egentligen. Ska vi ta alla på en gång eller? Det där ja, det dog de allt. Det var inte jämt jättesvårt. Det var, fick jag alltid ett. Ibland kan allt vara bra och roligt. Att en gam. Ja, det var ingenting här. Jag tänkte, det var en bok var det. Alltid något. Ska ni inte äta någonting här då? Nej, det är inte markerat. Som det var på den andra DLCn. Nej, då springer vi vidare. Då var det väl onödigt att ta ner dem då. Där har vi ett uppdrag till jag. Får ta det på vägen då.
Master. Ah, hello. You
Hello.
look incredibly capable, if you don't mind the observation. That's not strange to say, is it? I only bring it up because I'm in need of some help, preferably from a brave and strong sort. I have a little problem here. In summary, my master and I are members of the Psijic Order. I, however, am a new recruit. I fear I may have blundered a transport spell upon arriving here. Master Pithis assured me he'd take care of it, but I still have concerns. When I was inside the cave, I noticed something unusual. The plants, they emit some kind of strange energy. It was too dangerous in there, but I must confirm my suspicions, determine if this is my fault. Would you accompany me to take a closer look? I greatly appreciate your help, friend. I'm not much of a fighter myself, if you couldn't already tell at a glance. Master Pithis is much better equipped than I, which actually has me more concerned, since I haven't heard from him in some time. Well, they started glowing. I've seen flora like this once before while I was researching spores from a Dwemer ruin. I have a theory about what's happening, but I need a specimen to study. Plants are much easier to understand than people, in my experience. My studies attracted the attention of Master Pithis and the Psijic Order, so I think it's worked to my benefit. Present circumstances notwithstanding, of course. Master Pithis is my mentor. He's a genius. He understands the inner workings of plant life better than anyone. I'm grateful he's taken me under his wing. From what I've heard around the Order, he typically works alone. I certainly hope not. He's a high-ranking member of the Order, and therefore quite capable of taking care of himself. But it is unusual for him to be gone this long. I'm sure he just got caught up in the study of a unique specimen, as one does. As a new recruit, I'm probably not the best person to explain. Master Pithis could tell you more. But in general terms, the Psijic Order is an extremely old and wise group dedicated to the study and preservation of ancient knowledge. To be welcomed into their ranks is a rare privilege, and I myself still don't completely understand how they chose me. I happened to have the right set of skills at the right time. Perhaps one day the same will happen to you.
Ja, vi får springa in och titta då. Han hänger väl på. Ja. Ska se, hur ser det ut här då? Okej. Ja, vi springer väl vänster och följer uppdraget så får vi se. Där har vi dörr där också. Ja. Det var inte en enda fiende här, men så där har vi en grej, vet du.
Careful now, don't be tempted to eat that. You're not tempted, are you? Now, might I take a closer look at the specimen you gathered? Oh my, I fear something has gone horribly wrong. It's just as I feared. This plant radiates tonal energy. Master Pithis and I brought a relic with us that emits the same kind of power to study it. I think I damaged it. It's a strange Dwemer phenomenon. As a new recruit, I'm still learning, but I know its effects on the natural world can be catastrophic. Master Pithis said it would be fine, but I must have damaged the relic more than I thought. Well, Master Pithis had me use a transportation spell to get it here. When we arrived, he noted the relic had sustained a bit of damage from my rather poor attempt. That magic is wildly unstable. It's possible I caused some kind of rupture. Master Pithis took it with him into the cave. That has to be it. The relic is leaking tonal energy, and the effects won't stop at just the vegetation. There's no telling what will happen if we don't remedy this. We need to slow the process. I sense other pockets of tonal disturbance nearby. I'll cast a spell at each location to keep the effects from spreading. If we follow them to the source, we should find the relic and Master Pithis. He may be in danger.
Ja, det är han säkert. Ja, vi springer vi hitåt. Det var ju bror här, ja. Kom det en liten stygging, ja. Ja. Där kommer en liten miniboss där.
You may have found
us.
But you won't live to tell the tale.
Okej, vi får undersöka här också, ser det ut som. Ska vi mälla här då? En liten hemlig väg.
Step away to deal with a stray werewolf and someone steals my prize? So, what did you find in the coffer? It warms my heart to see you again, my friend. I take it you came at Lyris's behest? Now let me have a look. Yes. This is what I was seeking. The third letter between the vampire leaders. But I was afraid of this. They don't tell the complete story. That's my snow lily. She would never betray my confidence. Not even to a trusted partner such as yourself. I, however, will share what I know. I can't expect you to help if you don't know what's involved. Before becoming a vampire, Rada al-Saran was a Red Guard swordmaster who once battled Leki to a standstill. According to the letters, he lost his ability to manifest the Shihai, his spirit sword. Then he met the Reach hero, Fallon, the Red Eagle. That's what I was hoping to learn, but the letters failed to provide any detail. I too have never been able to manifest my Shihai. I was hoping to gain insight from these letters. It seems we'll have to look elsewhere, though. Lyris went to Hraldan Ring to talk to Avadashran, a Reach lorekeeper, to find a local version of the story. I suggest we go to the source, a sacred site dedicated to Fallon, Red Eagle Redoubt. Look for Avadashran, and I'll meet you there. It's what the Reach folk call their lore keepers. They don't have a written language, so they remember history through stories and songs. With any luck, we'll find Avadashran at Red Eagle Redoubt, who knows the story of Rada al-Saran and Fallon. It was purely by chance. When Lyris and I helped the people at the Reachwind ritual site, we discovered a letter on the Grey Host leader. A number of the vampire commanders were discussing the story through correspondence. I was intrigued. Anyone can learn anything from anybody, if they are patient and willing to listen. I was hoping that the letters would reveal more of the story, but they lacked the details necessary to understand how Red Eagle helped Rada al-Saran. I'm not an expert on Reach lore. That's why we need to find Avadashran. However, none of the legends I've heard suggest Fallon was anything other than a Reachman. The stories do say he was armed with a flaming sword. Maybe that's the connection. It's what the Reach folk...
Ja, då får jag springa ut här igen, antar jag. Kristallen har vi där uppe. Den måste vi ha. Ja, nu ska vi hoppa ner på den där. Ja. Den ramlar rakt ner där. Det kommer ju inte runt. Ja. Får du ta en annan väg dit, tänker jag. Vi kör vänster då. Det här då. Och titta runt lite grann. Här har vi en grej.
Dwemer amplifier? Quickly, deactivate it. I'll contain the magic with a time-slowing spell. Good. That should slow the effect.
Vad är det in här då? Vi får se att det är in här då. Nej, det var en annan väg då. Helt bortsatta väg. Den är poisonaktig på mig. Jag ser rackrarna. Den dödade vi. Och en redig 1000-foting. Fick energi på mig. Oj. Det var min koling. Jag såg lite nästig ut. Ja, vi död blir det väl då. Nej du. Men här är de lite jobbiga. Det var ett ägg vi förstörde i vart fall. Ett annat uppdrag där tillvis. Spring du. Och ner här då. Ja, med sina ponjar. Han springer runt med facklan. Det var en liten tiger, ja. Här vet du, lyser det grönt.
Another one. Deactivate it and I'll contain the area. There. Let's hope this holds.
Och så mamma björn ligger där också. Antar att vi ska väl den vägen då.
There's another one. Deactivate it so I can slow the tonal magic. Great work with that amplifier. I sense Master Pithis' magic. He must have been here. Look around for any sign of him.
Det var ju lite snyggt ändå med de här lysande svamparna och grejer. Det var lite snyggt. Coolt.
That journal. I recognize it. It's Master Pithis'.
Det är det säkert. Mina odjur i bakgrunden. Inte
Did
kanske
you
ett
find
odjur.
anything in the journal? What?
Odjur.
Let me see that. Oh, Master Pithis, how could you? I can't believe I fell for such deception. He must think I'm a fool. And I am. But not so much a fool that I can't stop what he's put in motion. Friend, will you help me stop him? We don't have much time before my spells wear off. and I can't be sure Pithis won't find a way to intercept my plea for help. It's up to us now. If this cave grows any more unstable, the relic may become impossible to contain. I sense a stronger source of tonal magic nearby. It has to be the relic. If my theory is correct, Master Pithis used those Dwemer amplifiers to harness its power. But I can use them to transport the relic back to Artaeum. We just have to hurry.
Ja, okej. Här har vi Bambi, jag vet det. Var det ingen mer Bambi där? Ja, han dog han. Vilken otur. Ja, vi springer väl vidare hit. Vi har en dörr där på ett annat uppdrag. Vi får ta den sen, men ja. Vi kan inte ta allt på en gång. Oj, där fick han sig en stöt, vet du, den där lille björnen där. Ja, han är inte så farlig. Vi ska in eller något sånt. Ner här då, eller? Här ska vi ner, vet du. Eller? Ja. För döden då, man envisar så. Okej, dörrar är nog längre ner då. Det var inga dörrar där. Det blir lite förvirrande när det är liksom flera våningar ibland. Så ser det ut som dörrar är på ett ställe så är det helt annat ställe. Så kan det gå ibland. Ja, men cooling till björn där. Ja. Bra, de har in 99 fiender. Ja, här kommer ingenstans. Vad ett tröll också. Han var tröllan nu. Det var en riktig tröllunge. En riktig obyxad idag, tror jag. Är det bossen? Vi får döda den i alla fall. Vem vet? Hade du bakra? Hade du gömt någonting? Nej. Här får vi gå in, vet du.
The relic! Let's hurry before it becomes too unstable to move. It's too unstable. I can't control it.
It looks like you could use some assistance, brother.
Oj, då kommer den hjälpa
It's
till, vet du.
working. We're nearly there.
You and I have much to discuss, Callis.
That was closer than I would have liked. We're lucky Master Larama found us just in time. I was on the verge of losing control of the relic. I don't even want to think about what might have happened.
Nej, inte jag heller. Det var jammen tur det.
Yes. With Larama's help, the relic was safely transported back to Artaeum. My time-slowing spell seemed to contain the worst of the damage, which also kept the cave from collapsing on top of us. I suppose I'll need to explain that, provided the Order doesn't already know. I suspect that since Larama is here, it means they do. I certainly learned my lesson about idolizing the Order. Even our own can fall. Hard to say. I suspect it will mostly return to normal in about a few hundred years. But of course, with Dwemer relics, you can never really be sure. Regardless, I could not have done this without you. Here, take this. You more than earned it.
Tack, tack.
I hope our paths cross again one day. It was an honor to work with you. Though next time we meet, let's make sure it's under better circumstances. Well, as long as the Order doesn't decide to banish me from their ranks, I plan to continue my studies. I'd like to become proficient enough and wise enough to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. I don't know. I certainly deserve it. Master Pithis was mad, but I played a part in his scheme through ignorance and carelessness. Thanks to you, there should be enough proof to show that my involvement doesn't extend beyond that.
Ja, då får vi springa vidare då. Läser de andra uppdragen. Ser så inte ligger en boken att vi ska läsa här. Nej, ser inte sån ut. Som fightas med några monster. Där har vi en till, en sån där. Där har vi bossen, vet du.
My foolish apprentice
Ja.
send you? How quaint. The artifact is mine. You cannot fathom its power. You will not stop me. The artifact will make me all.
Vi stappar över. Ja, det var bossen här. Han var visst här, den bossen. Här dvälven. Då ska vi ha Skysharen då. Den får vi inte glömma. Den är viktig den.
Step away to deal with a stray werewolf and someone steals my prize? So, what did you find in the coffer?
Då ska vi springa dit. Ska vi göra? Det var en ganska stor gröttendare här. Med lite olika storlekar ibland. Men den var faktiskt ganska stor. Ja. Så där har vi himlig lucka, vet du. Åh ja, då kommer vi i underjorden då. Okej. Det var lite annorlunda.
Step away to deal with a stray werewolf and someone steals my prize? So, what did you
Då får vi
find?
ta den där kristallen först. Får vi se om vi kan hitta den då. Då måste vi ju ganska högt upp och vi skulle hoppa ner på det vis. Vi får ta, nu vet jag hur vi ska gå, tror jag. Kanske. Vi får gå dit och så upp det, kanske. Ja, jag tror vi vet hur vi ska gå. Men det blir ju en ganska lång springtur då, så vi får väl springa på lite grann. var inte så mycket finare i alla fall. Jäkla långt det blir. Vi skulle åka igenom ner där egentligen. Men ja, det får gå ändå. Det var ju inte egentligen en genväg. Oj, det satt en rackare på väggen nu. Ja, ja, coolt. Ja. Sprang tillbaka en del tag. Och springer ner dit. De hänger på väggarna och allting här. Ja, nej. Det var en kist i alla fall. Den kan vi ju ta. Kistan må vi ha. Nej. Det är fler som håller på och krigar. Master du. Får vi vara lite snabbare. Det gick ju lätt som en plätt. Ska vi se. Om jag har tur så är det väl säkert hit vi ska gå. För att komma till kristallen och hoppa ner en natt. Vi får se. Ja, det verkar så. Men luriga grejer det. Ja. Ja, då måste den hoppa ner härifrån. För att komma till kristallen. Fick vi en skill point med, vet du. Det är perfekt. Ja, då är vi väl färdiga här. Dvälven här. Vad är närmaste vägen ut om den sprang så här då? Det kan vi ju tänka på. Vi kan ju gå till underjorden och... Nej. Oj. Se där du. Kommer han och attackerar bakifrån av fegisen. Då jag tittar och tänker, vet du. Vad kommer ut där egentligen? Ja. Destroy constructor. Men det kan vi ta sen det. Vi springer ut ur den här grottan. Vi dundrar bort. Sån där. Då har vi Find the Eagle där. Och så har vi en kristall där också. Där har vi just det lift, ja. Vi har ju tillbaka uppdraget i stan också. Huvudmain-uppdraget. Ska vi ta den först? Just det. Nej, jag tycker vi fortsätter med det uppdraget där först. Vi rider dit faktiskt. Vi tar med det på vägen. Ja, det var en camp här. Ska vi döda alla här eller? Oj, det var en redig häxa. Dödar eller kanske campen med vit var det jag tänkte, men det vet jag inte heller. Det är inte säkert. Level 6, det är bra. Nej, vi ska inte ljusa dem pajen och laga mat, ja. Det hjälper inte. Oj, kiste. Inte så lätt att se ibland. Där sitter han och spiser, ja. Lite coolt. Ja. Ja. Lite cool. Himmel. Då fortsätter vi med uppdraget här. By Love. Betrayed, okej. Kör vi på det uppdraget där.
Hold, Five Claw. Adusa has a plan. Adusa has scouted these ruins and come up with a plan.
This one will barge in through the front door, confront Boss Trenlor, and try to determine where Cathod is. Meanwhile, you go in through the sluice gate along the wall to the southwest. No, Five Claw. Even the two of us would be hard-pressed to defeat the entire Lothid clan. While this one figures out where Cathod is, you quietly find a vantage point and see what happens. You're my safeguard, in case something unfortunate occurs. If the meeting goes well, Adusa will signal you to join her. If not, there is a good chance this one will be tossed into the deep prison. If that happens, you will come to my rescue, yes? Either way, we should learn where they're keeping Cathod.
Ja, jag får hjälpa dig då. Om du hamnar i trubbel som sagt var.
Remember, Five Claw. Watch, then come to my rescue if things go badly.
Got it. Oh. Ska du läsa? Vad är det smart att läsa om? Kanske vi får en lårbok eller någonting. En liten större än. Jag såg det låst ut.
Sadaro of the Raven Watch. Cathod told me to expect you.
Let me talk to Cathod, Trenlor.
Cathod returned for his love, so I sent him to her. I banished them to the deep tombs.
His love? You mean Freylith? She is here too?
Freylith bit above her station. As for Cathod, you can join him. Toss her in the deep tombs. Try not to die too quickly, Raven Watch cur.
Det ser ut som vi får springa och hjälpa henne. Det var en små söta grejer här. Aha. Ja, han hade rabies. Och den också. Ja.
You should have listened to reason, Mark. I'm trying to save the clan.
Han försvann han. Det är fler inspärrade, vet du. De vill inte säga någonting då. Nej.
Tell Boss Chandler I'll do whatever he says.
Boklöse. slå ut det så här fångande. Men om vi går det där då.
Hang on, Freylith. I'm coming for you.
Då får vi en karamell, tänker jag. Ja. Gömt bak där inte.
My blood! They're draining me dry! Over here, fight low! That worked better than this one expected, yes?
Säkert.
Adusa loves it when a plan comes together. This worked out better than I expected. Now, we just have to find Cathad. And Freylith. No, not exactly. This one hoped not to get overpowered by Boss Trenlor's lackeys and flayed alive. After that, I was going to improvise. This is much better, yes. We are in the deep tombs. Cathad is here, somewhere. We should find him. Good. I didn't think these monsters could overpower Cathad. Let's hurry and catch up to him, Five Claw. Convince him to leave. Lothid clan is no place for a sane and honorable vampire. No place at all. Be cautious, though. If we run into Freylith, remember that she twists words and tells lies that sound like the most beautiful truths. Freylith, we traveled together a long time ago, before I joined the Raven Watch. She comes and goes. Sometimes I don't see her for decades. Then she appears and, purposely or not, causes some amount of havoc. Freylith made a reappearance when I was first trying to recruit Cathad. She befriended him, lured him away. This one did not realize she was still a part of Cathad's life, until Boss Trenlor mentioned her. She may be what drew Cathad back here. It looks like an ancient dwarven prison, but this one has no idea what the dwarves kept down here. Now, Boss Trenlor uses it to hold mortals to feed upon, as well as members of his own clan that displease him. He truly is a monster.
Jaha, tror du det då? Ja, kanske. Ja, hänger på. Var ska vi nu då? Ja, det är väl bara att springa vidare. Kanske ha en kik in där.
Blood. Haven't you taken enough?
Det var i vart fall ingen inne här. Blir du rädd eller springer du med? Nej, hon springer med. Det var tur det. Så synd han var då. Tack för det då.
Don't beat me to the blood fiends. Tell Boss Trenner I'll pay.
Ska vi pröva att gå i det? Var inte smyg skadetänk då.
There, Five Claw. Cathad went down the east corridor.
Sitter de och äter? Vi får störa dem mitt i maten här då kanske. Kolla här först. Får jag titta till det. Kanske är något coolt det. Ja, okej, jag kan komma ur det säkert sen. Ja. Ska säkert dit sen.
Stay behind me, beloved. Oh, Adusa. What are you doing here?
We came to save you, Cathod. Talk to him, Five Claw. I'll watch the door.
You and Adusa shouldn't be down here. Boss Trenor. He's not the sort of vampire who's quick to forgive and forget. You and Adusa shouldn't be down here. Boss Trenor. He's not the sort of vampire who's quick to forgive and forget. I know what Adusa expects of me. I want to join the Raven Watch, I really do. But I can't leave my loathed brothers and sisters in this deplorable state of existence. I need to do something. Boss Trenor turned this once great clan into a gang of common criminals. He makes us plunder the countryside, kidnap mortals to feed upon. And if anyone objects, he casts us into the deep tombs and denies us blood. He turns us into feral monsters. Freylith has a plan. A way to replace Boss Trenor and choose a new leader. Someone who wants to improve the Lothid instead of aggrandizing their own position. Once that happens, I can leave. Talk to Freylith. She explains things better than I do. I encountered Adusa shortly after I changed. She was a true friend. Helped me through the transition. I almost joined the Raven Watch at the time, but Freylith... she thought I should experience more of the world before choosing a direction.
Okay.
Freylith brought me here. She was part of the clan a long time ago and had fond memories of her time with them. Unfortunately, since she left, Boss Trenor became the clan leader. He welcomed us at first, but then he showed his true colors. Boss Trenor turned a powerful and respected clan into common criminals. He's abusive, egotistical, and cruel. He's also quite insane. Life in the clan has become intolerable, but I had to return. I had to help the clan. I hope Adusa understands.
I apologize for my horrid appearance. I assure you, if I wasn't half starved because of that bastard Trenor, I'd make a much better impression. Will you and Adusa help us save the Lothid clan? Among Boss Trenor's many vices, he loves to be entertained. So every night they throw him a party. A celebration of blood using a captured mortal, a wild beast, or one of the clan he abandoned down here. After we turned feral, of course. Not just evil. Deranged and cruel. He treats our clan as though we were his personal playthings, toys to be used and abused for no other reason than he enjoys it. But he's also powerful. No one has ever challenged him and survived. If you go down into the blinds and get me a dark cap mushroom, I can use it to weaken Trenor. Then I can challenge him. After you find it, there's a lift down there. It connects to an abandoned corner in the servants' quarters. We'll meet you there. I am not an alchemist, but I know a thing or two about these darling little mushrooms. When soaked in blood, they release a substance that impinges upon vampiric virility. It's the perfect method for dealing with Boss Trenor. Absolutely. The caves beneath this level are littered with the things. There's a lift nearby that descends to the blinds. But be careful. Boss Trenor chased the creatures that used to occupy these cells down there. They can be hostile when aroused. For the same reason he sends any of the clan here. I displeased him. When Cathod left, I tried to talk to Trenor, get him to change. That enraged him, and I hardly believed my eyes when Cathod came to rescue me from this horrid hole. That's too long a tale to tell in my current state. Ask me again after I fed. Suffice it to say, Adusa and I ran together a long time ago, before she traded her claws for the life of a noble. As you can tell, we can barely stand each other now.
Ja, då får vi springa vidare då. Finner den där svampen att du skulle ha. Du väl åt en del svamp, antar jag, i sitt liv. Ja, vi ska ner till liften där, ja. Helt rätt. Lite mat ser det ut som. Ja, vi dundrar väl på här då för att se. Oj, det var det många som kommer in plötsligt. Jag tar lite... Oj, vilken smäll!
This place is full of mushrooms. Look sharp, Five Claw.
Kommer han då? Gömmer sig här så du inte kan skjuta på mig. Ser du? Då kommer han fram. Här har vi lite svamp som vi ska.
That's it, Five Claw. Now, let's find that lift Freyleth mentioned.
En liten sån här mini-boss. Måste jag ha kista, vet du. Vet jag aldrig att jag hittar, om jag hittar den bra. Det är väl ofta min skit, men ibland har den tur. Med en cool maskin. Ja. Vilken laserstråle. Ja. Ja, det var lite coolt. Det var några bugg i ljudet där, tror jag. Men här har vi kistet till, vet du.
One moment, Five Claw. This one has something to say. Before we hand over the mushroom, this one feels she must tell you something. It concerns when this one first became a vampire. She was alone, confused, frightened. Medusa did some terrible things before she understood exactly what was happening. Then, I met Freylith. Freylith took Medusa under her wing, trained her, guided her. She was exactly what I needed, but she also wasn't. Freylith is wild, chaotic. She loves both the power and the freedom that vampirism provides. I don't want her to lead Cathard astray. Freylith may not be the monster that Traylor is, but she is no fragile flower. She led me to places, actions, that seemed like a good idea at the time. I see much promise in Cathard. He can be an asset to the Ravenwatch if he isn't corrupted.
Okej.
Talk to Cathard, Fiveclaw. Tell him what you found.
She did. There is no
We
reason
couldn't
for
have
another member of the clan to die. But Freylith refuses to see it that way. Still, we need to press on. Were you successful? Did you find a dark cap mushroom? Good. Then we're that much closer to completing Freylith's plan and replacing Boss Trenlar. Obviously, none of us can walk in and join the Lothid celebration. Everyone knows we were cast into the deep tombs. You'll have to perform the next step.
Vad är
You
det då?
need to get past the clan members to reach Trenlor's throne. Then just drop the mushroom into his chalice of blood. We'll take care of the rest. You'll need a disguise, though. Lothid celebrations are chaotic, but they easily spot an outsider. Already taken care of. Here, put on these servants' clothes. The clan will ignore you if you look like one of the mortal servants. The chalice sits on the table near the throne. Place the mushroom in the chalice, then step back and wait for us.
Okej. Ja. Då får vi sätta på den här förklädnad då, antar jag. Put on the servant discuss. Ja, vi ska... Ligger på kvisten kanske. Vilken är det egentligen då? Där har du något annat. Nej, naturligtvis vart han inte där.
You look perfect.
Okej,
Now
behövde inte
sneak
hitta
into
den.
Boss Trenlar's
Okej.
court and place the mushroom.
Ja, jag trodde jag måste hitta inventoriet, men det slapp jag idag. En spegel, kan jag se mig själv? Nej, jag är vampyr. Okej. Vad var det här för någon grej vi fick då? Okej, ja. Ja, de är facklösa, kan oftast inte gå närmare. En sten, ja. Det var inte mycket att ha. Det är många som står och städer och grejer. Oj, det var nästan det. Han var nästan lite sinare, den där lite hunden där, vet du. Ja, jag får inte gå för nära dem med fackel, då går det galet, vet du.
Slave, bring me my chalice. I thirst.
lite god dricka, vet du.
Stupid slave! You gave me spoiled blood!
It's not spoiled, you bastard. That's Dark Cap.
Freylith? You... poisoned...
Ja, nu såg han inte så pigg ut.
Freylith, where is your honor?
Boss Trenlor got exactly what he deserved. And now, I want to talk to our friend here.
Let's go, Cathod. Freylith has chosen her path.
Did you see the expression on that bastard's face?
Ja, det kan vi göra, vet du.
Pain and suffering he caused.
Han såg
As
inte
for you,
så frisk ut där.
I thank you. And I could use someone like you when I take Trenlor's place as leader of the clan. And it did its job splendidly. He certainly looks infinitely weaker to me. I'm sorry I deceived you, but look around. Do you see one face that mourns Trenlor? No. They will cheer your name for saving the Lothid clan. Your name. And mine. Trenlor was a monster. This was the only safe way to put an end to his reign of terror. Now someone truly worthy can take command of the Lothid clan. Someone exactly like me. Oh, darling, no. Cathod has too much damn virtue in his blood for my taste. Gets it from Medusa, no doubt. Lothid is my clan. It always has been. I will lead it with vision and purpose. Make it truly great again. Now, if you will excuse me. We are free, my brothers and sisters. Let us drink to the Lothid clan and its new leader, me! Oh, don't worry. I didn't poison all of the chalices. Oh, darling, we had fun. But now you really must leave. I have a clan exactly what you'd expect. The clan will accept me as their leader. We'll regroup. Decide what we want to do next. And then we'll do it. No, we won't be as blunt and chaotic as Trenlor. We won't attract undue attention. I'm nothing if not subtle. Cathod will join the Raven Watch, I suppose. He has an annoying streak of morality that matches their temperament.
Ja, vi får springa vidare. Ser, det är väl inget vi har glömt här väl. Vi tar hissen. Bak så här. Var det Bambi. Jäkla fort gjort att de gömmer böcker och sånt bakom grejer.
Freylith lied to us. But the clan is better off in her hands than Boss
This one
Trenlor.
hates being used. Boss Trenlor needed to be dealt with, but there was no honor in how that played out. I should have expected Freylith's deception. Still, it twists Adusa's tale. At least Cathod seems ready to move on now. Absolutely. Cathod risked everything to save his clan. He performed admirably. Despite Freylith's dark influence, he will make a fine addition to our family. And Adusa appreciates your help, Fiveclaw. The Raven Watch will not forget your service. There are more problems in the Reach than Freylith and the Lothid clan. The Raven Watch's work never ends, it seems. This one needs to get Cathod settled. Explain the rules of the Raven Watch and start his training. But Adusa also wants to check in with the rest of House Ravenwatch. See what else must be done to safeguard the Reach. Count Varandis, Gwendis, Fenorian. We came here to look into the threat posed by the Grey Host. As you can imagine, a renegade army of vampires and werewolves has us quite concerned. Cathad may have to learn on the job, as it were. For now, nothing. The Ravenwatch has other, more imminent threats to deal with. I hope Freylith decides to take the Lothid clan in a different direction. However, if she continues the practices put in place by Boss Trenlor... If the Lothid clan continues to be a threat and Freylith is a part of that, then yes, the Ravenwatch will deal with them. For now, though, Adusa will give her the benefit of the doubt, and a chance to show us she really is a good leader for the clan.
Ja, jag tror vi avslutar detta avsnitt här. Glöm inte att trycka prenumerera och en tumme upp om ni gillar videon, så kommer det fler sen. Hej!